beg to differ from the from today's hot potato. It's all about what I feel is that our character is made of tendencies. What are tendencies? That is the way you react to certain situations. These reactions these reactions will differ from human being to human
You
being.
done?
Now,
You done? Stop.
what is the or the fundamental difference
TV stop.
between the human beings and the mammals?
Name.
What is that? It is all about that for human beings, it's the IQ, and for the other mammals, the absence of IQ over there. So there, what actually happens? We see that whatever we think, see, thinking is free. You can think positively, you can think negatively, but what is that whether what you are doing to fulfill that thinking, that is, I'm saying, say you have a goal in life. So what you are doing, whether you are apprehending that or you are just thinking or daydreaming or not, that is the main thing. So if you are daydreaming, that is not going to help you to reach your goal. Now, yeah, in our dreams, we can be anything, but in reality, where we stand, that is the question that should be mooted. Now here, what we see is that whenever we think, we don't act upon. What we do is that we only think, we procrastinate, we actually think a lot of things, but generally we don't take actions. Say whether, if I'm not mistaken, that perhaps Bill Gates, Mr. Gates said that if you are born poor, that's not a sin. But if you die poor, that's a sin because you never tried to overcome the vicious cycle of poverty. So it's your approach to the life, that what you want to be. Say those who are practicing the utmost level of spirituality. For that also, you have to practice harder and harder. If you practice harder and harder, then it is going to impact your life. That is, there will be reflection. People will see. Then you can clearly distinguish between ordinary people and yourself. Say, for if you consider the lives of great men, the fundamental difference is in approach, how they approach their lives. Now, there is a story that there were two sons of a parents. Now, what is the fundamental difference in their character? The fundamental difference is the elder one has seen that his father used to used to drink every day and used to come back and used to beat his mother. Now, when he grew up, he has repeated the same thing. Now, what happened to the younger one? Younger one did the same thing. Did the opposite. What he did, he understood. First of all, he understood that alcohol is injurious to health. Now he didn't do that, and also he understood that he must respect the woman. If you respect woman, automatically your offspring is going to have a better life. So that this upbringing is the same. What he's getting from his father is the same, but the approach or the way one perceives and the way he acted rather, that actually changed the entire environment. So whatever we see or whatever we view, whatever we visualize is up to ourselves that how we approach that. So if approach is clear, then we can change the destiny. But if approach is not right, then we're going to stay where we are. Now here some questions are being asked that whether say one of my fellow speakers, he said that when you are driving a car, now when you are driving a car, you must understand that what is the specification of that car.
Wrap up
Is it
now.
is it right to drive a car over a speed whether that can sustain the speed or not? So if I know the fatality of driving a car, of rash driving, so then I should not. If I do that, then automatically I'm putting my life at risk. At the same time, I'm putting the lives of others as well. I don't have right to do so. So even in our lives, we cannot be reckless. So leading a life that should be that should be contained in such a way that we just reach towards salvation or spirituality, because that is the end. If we talk about the law of conservation of energy, we all are made of energy. We are energy balls rather. So at the end of the day, when we perish, we
Okay,
simply
now wrap up.
amalgamate also with the supreme form. That's all.
Oh, thank you.